America, bonjour, hi, Canada, rabbit. First broadcast day, indeed, first day of March 2021. I am Hugh Hewitt. I am here to tell you that Donald Trump delivered an amazing speech at CPAC, very well received. I can attest to that largely because Scott Walker, former governor of Wisconsin, who represents quite well the plumb line of the Republican Party, summarized on Twitter how good it was for all the right reasons. And that is the reflected opinion of sort of a combination of Republican elites and a Republican grassroots. Scott Walker began the populist revolution in the Republican Party in Wisconsin. And he ran against Donald Trump and exited the race in 2015-16 first. Very successful three-term governor of Wisconsin. Three-election term, two-term, three elections, one recall, defeated. Lost in his third try for a third term. I expect him to be making a comeback either for Ron Johnson's seat or for governor. And his assessment is a good reflection, not my personal opinion, not anybody's other personal opinion, but a good reflection of center point GOP politics. But if you didn't hear it, let me give you the most important line. Former President Trump, cut number 7 at CPAC.
And I want you to know that I'm going to continue to fight right by your side. We will do what we've done right from the beginning, which is to win. We're not starting new parties. You know, they kept saying, he's going to start a brand new party. We have the Republican Party. It's going to unite and be stronger than ever before. I am not starting a new party. That was fake news. Fake news, no. Wouldn't that be brilliant? Let's start a new party and let's divide our vote so that you can never win. No, we're not interested in that. No, we have tremendous... Mr. McLaughlin just gave me numbers that nobody's ever heard of before. More popular than anybody. That's all of us. It's all of us. Those are great numbers, and I want to thank you very much. Those are incredible numbers. I came here, and he was giving me 95%, 97%, 92%. I said, they're great, and I want to thank everybody in this room and everybody all throughout the country, throughout the world, if you want to really know the truth.
That was a reassuring message to the party that he is not going to split the party, Teddy Roosevelt style, in 1912 when TR split the Republican Party, ran as the Bull Moose candidate against Taft and Wilson won. So the president is not starting, former president is not starting a new party. He also, however, is not going to exit politics, as some people might prefer. Number 8.
To so many wonderful friends, conservatives, and fellow citizens in this room and all across our country, I stand before you today to declare that the incredible journey we begun together, we went through a journey like nobody else. There's never been a journey like it. There's never been a journey so successful. We began it together 4 years ago, and it is far from being over. We've just started.
Now, he also went on to say something that I bet you did not hear. Cut number 9.
The task for our movement and our party is to stand up to this destructive agenda with confidence and with resolve. The future of the Republican Party is as a party that defends the social, economic, and cultural interests and values of working American families of every race, color, and creed. That's why the party is growing so rapidly and is becoming a different party. And it's becoming a party of love. You have to see outside the streets. I mean, there's such love. The flags. Amazing.
The final thing he did was to hit President Biden hard a couple of times. Cut number 10.
His campaign was all lies, talked about energy. I said, you know, this guy actually, he's okay with energy. He wasn't okay with energy. He wants to put you all out of business. He's not okay with energy. He wants windmills, the windmills that don't work when you need them. Joe Biden has had the most disastrous first month of any president in modern history. That's true. Already the Biden administration has proven that they are anti-jobs, anti-family, anti-borders, anti-energy, anti-women, and anti-science. In just one short month, we have gone from America first to America last. You think about it, right? America last.
That is, and he continued hitting on President Biden. Skip down to cut number 12.
So they're pouring fumes. You know, the world is actually a small piece of the universe, right? They're pouring fumes, and we're trying to protect everything and building products for 3 times more than is necessary. No, they could have made a great deal. If they were going to go back in, that's fine. But they could have made a great deal instead of just say, we're back in. These people. And in one of his first official acts, which was incredible because, again, he talked about energy. He never said he was going to do this. He canceled the Keystone XL pipeline, destroying not the 8,000 or the 9,000 or the 11,000 jobs that you hear, but 42,000 great-paying jobs on just about day one, right? He never talked about that during a debate because he wouldn't have gotten away with it. Well, he would have because they cheated so much it probably wouldn't have done. No, but that was not a topic of conversation, remember? Fracking, you can frack. Oh, we love fracking. During the primary, no fracking. As soon as he got through that, he said, no, of course, everybody can frack. No fracking. You wait till you see what happens.
Yeah, well, you wait. And then this might be the most important thing because a lot of people wonder, what is Trumpism? And no one is allowed to define Trumpism more than Donald Trump. They have an equal right to their own definition. But when Donald Trump tells you what Trumpism is, you ought to write it down. Cut number 11.
So many elements of farms and farmers, and they love me. And remember, it's going to be very close in Iowa. Well, it wasn't close. We won in a landslide, Iowa, because our farmers know, and they put up with it, and we did a lot of work with the tariffs and all these things that we had to do to get it, and now the farmers are doing great, but they're setting records. It means low taxes and eliminating job-killing regulations, Trumpism. It means strong borders, but people coming into our country based on a system of merit, so they come in and they can help us, as opposed to coming here and not being good for us, including criminals, of which there are many. It means no riots in the streets. It means law enforcement. It means very strong protection for the Second Amendment and the right to keep and bear arms. It means support for the forgotten men and women who have been taken advantage of for so many years, and they were doing great. They were doing great before that horrible thing from China came in and hit us, and now they're starting to do really well again. You know, if you think...
I will tell you that it was a very fine speech by President Trump, former President Trump. And there were other great speeches by almost certain candidates. Senator Tom Cotton, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. I'll play you some cuts of that as well. Bottom line, the news takeaway. Trump won't split the Republican Party. He may run. He certainly isn't going to go away, and he certainly is not going to lead a reclusive expert. He's going to be like former President Obama in his former presidency, deeply involved in politics from the get-go. And as I read the Twitter reports yesterday, I thought the media cannot report except from their bias. They heard what they went to hear. I tried to hear what he's looking about in the future. Now, I will be a neutral, as I was in 2015 and 16. I'll be fair to every one of these people as they run, and they're going to be 24 of them, including maybe Donald Trump. We don't know. But I'll tell you, you want the news first, and that's what I just gave you. That's what he said. We will talk about it and the other speeches when we continue on